and gentlemen, welcome to Steve Castro Field for tonight's 31-4A matchup between the Kingsville Brahmas and your Robstown Cotton Pickers. I'll announce the reserves for the Ancient King Brahmas first. Number 1, Alberto Yebra. Number 4, Manuel Ramos. And number 5, Isaac Kaysen. Starting lineup for the Brahmas in right field, number 3, Jordan Villarreal. Batting second at shortstop, number 27, Giovanni Trevino. Batting third and pitching, number 12, Samuel Gomez. Batting fourth and catching, number 2, John Kaysen. Batting fifth in center field, number 7, Eric Kaysen. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Xavier Garza. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 10, Christian Ames. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 6, Braden Milton. Batting ninth at third base, number 13, Braden Lozano. Left fielder for the Brahmas tonight, number 8, Elijah Brenneman. Reserves for your Robstown Cotton Pickers. Number 7, R.J. Flores. Number 8, Riley Flores. Number 11, Michael Vasquez. Number 12, Aaron Peña. Number 14, Mason Martinez. Number 16, Alan Salinas. Number 19, Ripken Miller. Number 20, Zach Mesa. Number 21, J.C. Trevino. Number 22, Michael Olguin. And number 24, Dominic Figueroa. Starting lineup for the Pickers in center field, number 17, Jose Serrano. Batting second in left field, number 13, Aiden Aguilar. Batting third at first base, number 2, Aiden Lozano. Batting fourth at shortstop, number 6, Lucas Sainz. Batting fifth at third base, number 1, Cristian Barrera. Batting sixth at second base, number 4, Dominic Alvarez. Your designated hitter tonight, batting seventh, number 5, Paxton Salinas. Batting eighth in right field, number 15, Christian Moreno. And batting ninth behind the plate, number 3, Albert Ocañas. Pitching tonight for the Cotton Pickers, number 18, Anthony Gonzalez. And ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for tonight's national anthem.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Picker Nation News, live from Steve Castro Field for tonight's 31-4A matchup between the Kingsville Brahmas and your Robstown Cotton Pickers. Defensively tonight for the Pickers, have a typo there. Aiden Aguilar in left field. Jose Serrano in center. Christian Moreno in left. Around the horn, Christian Barada at third. Lucas Sainz at short. Dominic Alvarez at second. And Aiden Lozano at first. Behind the plate, Albert Ocañas. And on the mound tonight for the Pickers, Anthony Gonzalez. Lineup for the Brahmas tonight. Leading off in center field, number 3, Jordan Villarreal. Batting second, number 27, shortstop, Giovanni Trevino. Batting third and pitching, Samuel Gomez. Batting fourth behind the plate, John Kaysen. Batting fifth in center field, Eric Kaysen. Designated hitter tonight for the Brahmas, Xavier Garza. First baseman batting seventh, Christian Ames. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Braden Milton, and batting ninth at third base, Braden Lozano. Elijah Brenneman will be your left fielder for the Brahmas.
Now batting for the Brahmas, right fielder, number 3, Jordan Villarreal.
Jordan Villarreal leading things off. First pitch from Gonzalez. Misses low. 4-1. Ground ball to Sainz over at short. Comes up with it over to first. Bit high, but Lozano stretches for out number 1.
Now batting for the Brahmas, shortstop, number 27, Giovanni Trevino.
And over at Lady Picker Field, top of the second inning, Lady Pickers with a 6 spot in the first, with a 6-0 lead over the Lady Brahmas. First pitch to Trevino, called strike 1. Chopper to short, Signs over with it to Lozano for out number 2.
Now batting for the Brahmas, number 12, Samuel Gomez.
Samuel Gomez steps in. Nobody on. 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. A couple of weeks ago, Pickers traveled down to Kingsville and defeated the Brahmas by a score of 18-6. Another chopper. Gonzalez up with it over to first. So nice, efficient inning. 5 pitches, and the side's retired. No runs, no hits, no errors. We'll be back on Picker Nation News.
For a substantial amount of college students, we understand attending an early college is a difference from the status. We are committed to providing each and every student an unforgettable high school experience. We are Robstown. We are cotton pickers. Here, our teachers and staff are 100% committed to your success and are here to help you. Make sure to visit our website today and see how you can be part of the Robstown Early College High School. Welcome to Robstown Early College High School.
Early College High School is an engine of imagination, learning, discovery, and innovation.
Here you'll learn essential career skills while uncovering rich values and time-honored traditions which make our school so special. Make your choice the right one. Make it at Robstown ISD.
Robstown Early College High School is an engine of imagination.
Back for the bottom of the first inning
Now
at Steve Castro
number
Field.
17,
Jose Serrano
Jose Serrano.
leading things off. Samuel Gomez on the mound for the Brahmas. Serrano squares the bunt, lays a good bunt down, should be an infield single. And Serrano's on, ball gets away, but not far enough for Serrano to advance. That's going to bring up left fielder Aiden Aguilar.
Now batting for Robstown, number 13, Aiden Aguilar.
So runner on first, nobody out. Third baseman up at the cut of the grass now, expecting a bunt with a runner on first. Serrano off, and he should stand up easy. He slides in. So 1-0 count on Aguilar. Squares to bunt, and strike is called. Two balls and one strike on Aguilar. And Serrano on second, and nobody out. Foul called by Aguilar. Set 2-1 pitch on the outside corner for strike two. Count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. outside. Count stays 2-2. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Takes the ball. That's going to bring up Aiden Lozano with runners on first and second.
Aiden Lozano.
And nobody out. Outside for ball 1. To Lozano, fly ball out into left field. Left fielder going back, and that ball is gone. Opposite field home run for Aiden Lozano. Gives the Pickers a 3-run lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Ball bounced off the top of the fence and over into the area in front of Carrillo Gymnasium.
Number 6.
It's going to bring up Lucas Saenz with nobody on. And second home run of the season for Lozano. First pitch to Saenz, misses outside for ball 1. And wind blowing across, really in from right field, across left field. So Lozano really got a hold of that one. Called strike 1 on Saenz. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lady Picker Field again, top of the 3rd inning, 6-0 in favor of Lady Pickers. Ball went over the catcher's head for ball 2. Payoff pitch to Saenz. Fly ball out in the right field, drifting away from the right fielder, and that's going to drop in front of Villarreal. Count stays 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch to Saenz. Another line drive opposite field, drifted away from Villarreal in right. Again, count stays 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lozano with a 3-run home run after a bunt single by Sedano and a walk Swing and a miss. 4 strike 3. Well, that's going to bring up third baseman Christian Barrera. And it takes first pitch outside. Count 1-0. Ball high. 2 balls and no strikes. One out here in the bottom of the first inning. Pickers with a 3-0 lead. Got the corner there for strike 1. Pretty sparse crowd here tonight at Steve Castro Field. Plenty of time to get here. Spadetta takes ball 3. It's going to bring up second baseman Dominic Alvarez.
Now batting Robstown, number 4, Dominic Alvarez.
Barrera on first. 1 out. First pitch to Alvarez in the dirt. 4-1. Brahmas playing deep in left field. Center fielder playing Alvarez to pull. Right fielder guarding the line. So big gap in right center field. Line drive to center. That ball sinking and caught by Eric Kaysen for out number 2. It's going to bring up the designated hitter Paxton Salinas.
Robstown, number 5, Paxton Salinas.
First, now 2 outs. First pitch to Salinas is outside. 4-1. Salinas gets underneath one, drifting back though. Let's see if the outfielders have enough room. Catch made by left fielder for out number 3, but Pickers pick up 3 in the bottom of the first inning thanks to a 3-run Aiden Lozano home run. 3 runs on 2 hits. There were no errors. 1 runner left on base. After 1 complete, Robstown 1, HM King 0.
Do you have
27
favorite
pitches,
subjects?
27
Do you enjoy
pitches.
working with students? Then join the education and training program at Robstown Early College High School. You'll learn to combine your passion, knowledge, and skills while working with individuals in your favorite subject area.
Our education and training program enjoys an excellent reputation for quality and innovation. Start your journey towards the art of becoming a teacher today.
Now batting for Kingsville, number 2, John Casey.
Back at Steve Castro Field for the top of the second inning. John Kaysen leading things off for the Brahmas. Anthony Gonzalez on the hill for the Pickers. And hits Kaysen with the first pitch after having a nice 5-pitch inning in the first. Starts the second with a hit by pitch.
Now batting for Kingsville, center fielder, number 7, Casey.
Kaysen up for the Brahmas now. Older brother John on first, takes the first pitch low. 4-1. Runner on first, no out here in the top of the second inning. Pickers playing Kaysen straight away in the infield and outfield. Thomas going to set for the 1-0. Grounded foul down the left field line. Way out in front of that pitch. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. So it's going to set for the 1-1. Time call. You'll see a lot of batters when the pitcher takes too long in the stretch, they'll go ahead and try to attempt to call time. Again, the umpire doesn't have to grant it, but it's good if you think the pitcher's taking way too long to go ahead and call time, because that's a long time to be holding that bat between pitches. 1-1 pitch to Kaysen, swing and a foul ball. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. With a 3-0 lead. And picking up again, going across from right field. Solid set, and the 1-2 pitch. Curveball, grounded foul out of play. Pickers' final district game of the season will be this Friday over in Zapata. Win tonight should clinch a playoff spot for the Pickers. And a win Friday as well would give them the #1 seed. Swing and a miss by Kaysen. Pickers would get the #1 seed in 4A Division II for District 31 4A. Right now the top 2 teams in the district are Calallen and TM. Both of those schools with large enrollments would go Division I.
Now batting for Kingsville, number 20, Xavier Garza.
Designated hitter Garza steps in. With 1 on and 1 out. Takes first pitch low, 4-1. Pitch. So let's get Kaysen at first. And time is called by Garza. Picker infield at double play depth. Runner on first. Lozano holding Kaysen on. Off attempt by Gonzalez, misses wide. Casing back safely. Gonzalez set again for the 1-0 pitch. Swing, foul back off the screen for strike one. Is behind the plate tonight. And the balk is called by Gonzalez. He seems a little confused as to why it was called. Evidently he opened his shoulders after he came set. So Kaysen advances to second. Takes the double play away, now with one out. Swing and ground ball to Moneta at third, looks a runner back, goes to first, in time for out number 2.
Now batting for the Brahmas, number 10. Christian Innings.
First baseman Christian Ains steps in. Runner at second, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. First pitch to Ains from Gonzalez. This is low and in for ball 1. Gonzalez with a 5-pitch inning in the first. That was his 10th pitch here in the second. Still fairly efficient here through 1 2/3 inning. Swing and a pop-up. And Aguilar in and makes the play for out number 3. So a leadoff hit by pitch does no damage. That runner's left on base after an 8.5. Robstown 3, Kingsville 0. We'll be back on Picker Nation News.
16 pitches. To Steve Castro Field live on Picker Nation News for the bottom of the second inning. Christian Leno leading things off. Pickers again with a 3-run lead thanks to a 3-run opposite field home run by Aiden Lozano. Leno takes the first pitch outside for ball 1. Pop-up, let's see if it stays in play, getting close to the screen, and catcher really didn't make any attempt to get it. Counts even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitcher made more of an effort than the catcher. I guess catcher never saw the ball or just assumed that it was out of play. Strike count on Leno. Again, Brahma defense and left and center scared of the wind. Leno swings and misses, expands his zone a bit there. Now
1 ball and 2 strikes. Left fielder playing about 20 feet in front of the wall. Center fielder maybe about 25 feet. And Gomez with a 58-footer outside. Ball 2, count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brahmas on deck for the Pickers, the 9 batter. Moreno goes out of the zone for strike 3. Steps in with 1 out, takes first pitch for called strike 1. Even now, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ball to the third baseman. Third baseman coming in, throw to first in time for out number 2. It's going to bring up center fielder
Now
Jose
Robstown,
Serrano.
number 17.
Serrano 1 for 1, had an infield single on a bunt in the bottom of the first inning and came in to score on Aiden Lozano's 3-run home run. So 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the second inning. Looking for some 2-out action here. Here's with the windup, and the first pitch to Serrano misses outside for ball 1. Pitch inside, ball 2. Brahmas looking for their first district win of the season. Pickers looking for their 3rd. 3 district wins will pretty much guarantee a spot for the Pickers in the playoffs. Serrano fouls the ball back for strike 1. Count 2 balls and 1 strike. And Pickers back in action on Friday at Zapata. We'll have that game live for you here on Picker Nation News. A victory tonight and a victory on Friday would secure the Pickers the number 1 seed in the Division II 4A playoffs. Count 3 balls and 1 strike. Hitters count for Serrano. 3-1 pitch from Gomez. Misses inside for a ball. So Serrano takes a 2-out walk. It's going to bring up Aiden Aguilar. Aguilar walked in the top of the first.
Now batting for Robstown, number 13, Aiden Aguilar.
Set for the first pitch to Aguilar, misses outside, pitches the outside corner for strike 1. Let's see if Serrano's in motion here with 2 outs. And Aguilar at the plate. Get a hit and run here. Serrano is off, swing and a miss. Was a hit and run, no throw down to second. 0-2 on Aguilar. Serrano now on second base with 2 outs. Base hit should score a run. Moment set. Steps off the rubber. Might have been a little bit of a walk there, but no call from the umpire. Curveball from Gomez, fouled off by Aguilar. bounces outside. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a foul back by Aguilar. Count remains 1-2. And Serrano was off on the pitch there. Lozano waits on deck for the runners. He will be next if Aguilar can reach. Set for the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball out into center field. Center fielder giving chase. Wind's carrying it away from him, but he's able to make the running catch for out number 3. So no runs, 1 walk, 1 runner left on base. After 2 complete, Robstown 3, Kingsville 0. We'll be back on Picker Nation News.
The easiest possible for you to complete a certification or an early college pathway to start your career. So start your journey today at Robstown Early College High School. Talk to a counselor or administrator to join.
Are you hungry for success? Well, all you need to do is show up. Robstown Early College High School offers many industry-based certifications and early college pathways. Join us at the dinner table. Join us at Robstown Early College High School.
Now batting for the Brahmas, number 6, Braden Milton.
Braden Milton leading things off here for the Brahmas in the top of the 3rd inning. Down 3-0 again on the strength of an Aiden Lozano opposite field home run. First pitch to Milton, swing and a miss, 4 strike 1. Outside corner, called strike 2. Ball to Signs over at short. Gets it to Lozano at first for out number 1. 6-3 if you're scoring at home.
Now batting for the Brahmas, number 13, Braden Lozano.
That's going to bring up the number 9 hitter, 3rd baseman, Braden Lozano. Here in the top of the 3rd inning. Gonzalez, a little bit high for ball 1. Pitch in there for called strike 1. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Even here at Steve Castro Field. Gonzalez goes with straight gas or throws something off speed here. Gas, strike 3. Swing and a miss by Lozano for out number 2.
Now batting for the Brahmas, number 3, Jordan Villarreal.
Jordan Villarreal steps in, 0 for 1 tonight. the third base line. Count 0-1. And nobody on, 2 outs here. Top of the third inning. Called strike 2. Drive down the left field line, foul. Count remains, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lead 3-0. We'll be back on Picker Nation News.
"28 pitches by Gonzalez. 28 pitches.
Discovery and innovation. Here you'll learn essential career skills while uncovering the rich values and time-honored traditions which make our school so special. Make your choice the right one. Make it at Robstown ISD.
Back at Steve Castro Field for the bottom of the third inning. Aiden Lozano leading things off. Lozano 1 for 1 with a 3-run home run in the top of the first, the bottom of the first inning. End of the top of the third inning after the called strike 3 on Jordan Villarreal. He had some things to say to the umpire and was removed from the game. Called strike 1. Second by Lozano, and nice hustle by Lozano. Bang bang play at first, closer than it should have been, but Lozano is retired for out number 1. Alberto Yebra has checked in at second base. Milton moves out to right, and Yebra comes in from the bench to play second base. Thanks to our track spotting team here of Jose Lerma and Charlie Kerr. 57-footer to Signs there for ball one. Low for a walk. That's going to bring up Christian Barrera.
Now batting to Robstown, number 1, Christian Barrera.
Runner on first, one out. Gomez fouled back for strike one. Steps off the rubber. Signs with a pretty decent lead there at first. Front foot well past the cut of the grass, previously right at the edge now, which is over the corner. Then it takes high for ball two. Excuse me, ball one. Stays. Swinging the line drive out to center. Center fielder Kaysen coming in and makes the play for out number two. Barrera barrels one up, but right at the center fielder.
Dominic Alvarez.
Dominic Alvarez steps up. Runner on first, two outs. Alvarez lined out to center. And nice hit and run there. Let's see if Signs takes third. He does not. Nice job of hitting there by Alvarez. That's going to bring up the designated hitter, Paxton Salinas.
5, Paxton Salinas.
Two out. Salinas. Fly ball out in the center. Kaysen coming in and makes the play for out number three. So 2 runners left on base, but Picker's not able to score. After 3 complete, Robstown 3, Kingsville 0.
57 pitches. 57 pitches.
Well, back at Steve Castro Field, top of the fourth inning, Giovanni Trevino leading things off. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. Anthony Gonzalez pitching well on the mound. First pitch inside for ball 1. Drive to center field. That's the Brahmas' first hit of the game.
Samuel Gomez.
To right field, base hit. Trevino round in second, going to third. Throw from Moreno, cut off by Signs. And the Brahmas have runners on first and third with nobody out. Oh, John Kaysen steps in, was hit by a pitch on the top of the first inning. Base runner for the Brahmas. Up until now, again, runners on first and third with nobody out. He's giving the first and third signals to his infield. Runner at first, try to steal. Know what he's doing with the ball. Pitch from Gonzalez, runner stays, swing and a miss for strike one. And Alvarez at third, or excuse me, Barrera at third, even with the bag. Middle infield at double play depth, and of course Lozano. Weak ground ball to short, going to have to only go to first. And nice scoop by Lozano, and the Brahmas pick up their first run of the game. Pickers now lead 3-1. That was pretty much the only play that Signs had, was going to first. Slow ground ball. Trevino scores. And Gomez advances to second. Center fielder Eric Mason. Side for ball one. Drive to short, caught by Signs, leap and catch there at short, and Gomez has to go back to second. So 2 outs now, and a runner on second for the Brahmas. So Xavier Garza steps in, 0 for 1, ground out to Barrera at third. The second inning. Second, 2 outs. And the Brahmas. Ball strike one on Garza. Back, got Ocañas Even the wrist. Count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, good job by these Tasso umpires. When the catcher gets nicked a little bit, they'll, instead of throwing the ball back to the pitcher, they'll walk it out there and take a slow walk back, as you can see. He's motioning to Ocañas if he's okay, and Albert gives him a thumbs up, looks over at the dugout, says, "I'm good." Umpire throws in the ball, makes sure he can grip it. So evidently that foul tip got a piece of Ocañas' hand. They're going to give him a couple of warm-up throws. Looks pretty good. So 1 ball and 2 strikes on Xavier Garza. Brahma designated hitter Samuel Gomez. Second set for the 1-2 pitch. Set up outside. And ball fouled straight back. Count remains. Ball and 2 strikes. Two pitch, straight gas, swing and a miss, throw down to first for out number 3. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 runner left on base after 3.5 innings. Robstown 3, Kingsville 1. We'll be back on Picker Nation News.
Holding you back. Make sure you show up. Connect with one of our many CTE programs of study or early college pathways. Remember to show up and show your cotton picker pride.
Turn your dreams into a reality here at Robstown Early College High School.
Not only is it very attainable with a variety of CTE programs, certifications, and early college pathways. What are you waiting for? If we can do it, so can you.
Visit with a counselor or administrator today. Turn your
hits a fly ball out into center field. Kaysen in again and makes the play for out number 1. Lady Pickers win by a score of 16-1. So they piled it on the last couple of innings and take a run rule victory. Other scores from around the district. Cal Allen 3, Tolosa Midway 0. Nice bunt there by Alberto Cañas. And a nice job of fielding that by Samuel Gomez on the 1-3 put out to first base. And the Pickers have 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And TM and Cal Allen, the only other game going on in District 31 4A. Zapata has the bye right now. Taking on the Hawks on Friday. Ball 1. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1-for-1 with the walks. Perfect so far this evening. Their first run since the bottom of the first inning. There's the punt. Takes outside. Ball 3. Goes behind Sedano, and he'll take his base. It's going to bring up Aiden Aguilar.
Down number 13, Aiden Aguilar.
2 outs, runner on first for Aguilar. Swing and a pop fly back right in front of us here in the press box. See if you heard that thud right in front of us. That's the closest one we've had all year. Rod 0-for-1 with the walk so far tonight. Lead off at first. Williams takes a look. He's running and called strike. The throw nowhere near in time. Second. 0-2 on Aguilar. Again, Aguilar gets under one. See if it stays fair, and it's going to go into the Picker bullpen. Count remains 0-2. Pickers with some action in the bullpen as we look over there. We'll see who our spotter tells us it is. J.C. Trevino warming up for the Pickers. 2 on Aguilar. Swing and a miss. Ball gets past Casson. And Sedano rounds third. Aguilar will make it down to first. And that's going to bring up Aiden Lozano. Strike 3. Advances to third. There's on first and third, 2 outs. Man of the evening, Aiden Lozano steps in looking for another RBI or more. Right off and running. He'll throw down the second as Lozano takes ball 1. fouls off. Out of play on the left side. 2 balls and a strike. And 3-1 now on Lozano. So hitters count, he's probably looking at a speed and location. Well, first base is open. I wouldn't be surprised. And Lozano loads the bases on a 2-out walk. That's going to bring up the shortstop, Lucas Saenz. Saenz 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. Loaded, 2 outs. First pitch to Saenz. Line drive out in the center. Center fielder over to his left and makes the play for out number 3. So Pickers leave the bases loaded here in the 4th. They still lead 3-1. We'll be back on Picker Nation News. Top of the 5th inning. Christian Ains leading things off for the Brahmas. Takes first pitch outside for ball 1. Gonzalez pitching very efficiently. Over 10 pitches an inning. Swing and a foul ball to the left side out of play. Field. was a playoff spot for them. This was their last regular season district game, so that should wrap things up for them as the fourth place team, two seed in the Division II 4A playoffs. To Ames, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Once we find out playoff information, we will try to put a request in with UIL to broadcast those here on Picker Nation News. Ames fouls it up, pitch back. Remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and line drive over to Sign. Snow cones it just out of his glove. Might have jumped a little bit too early there when he came down. Ball came out of his glove, so Ains on with a 1-out single, or excuse me, leadoff single. That's going to bring up the right fielder now, number 6, Brayden Milton. Out to Sign for the short pitch. Misses going in. 4-1. To swing their bats and let your defense work here. Pitch. This is low. Ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. 77-meter Alan Salinas getting warmed up in the pen for Robstown. Ball strike 1. 3 balls and strike. 50th pitch by Gonzalez. Bouncing off first base. Swing and a foul ball off the screen. Count now 4 balls and 2 strikes. Is low for a walk. So Brahmas have runners on first and second with nobody out. Brady Lozano steps in and we're going to have time called as Coach Grimes is going to go have a word with Gonzalez. We'll take a quick commercial break and be right back on Picker Nation News.
Reality here at Robstown Early College High School.
Not only is it very attainable with a variety of CTE programs, certifications, and early college pathways. What are you waiting for? If we can do it, so can you.
Visit with a counselor or administrator today. Turn your dreams into
quick visit by Coach Grimes. And we'll have the first pitch to Braden Lozano shortly. In Brahmas trailing by 2 with runners on first and second, nobody out. And Lozano up on the grass, anticipated a bunt. Gonzalez gets set, and the first pitch to Lozano. Called strike 1. Swing and a pop-up, should be infield fly rule. And ball drops, runners are off. They'll get the lead runner on a force at third. So nobody hurt right there. Takes 4, strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and miss, count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch from Gonzalez. Just misses. Count full. 3-2. So after breezing through the first 4 innings with only 40 pitches, this will be the 60th pitch. He's thrown half as many pitches in 1 inning as he did the first 4 combined. Payoff pitch to Yebra. Slow ground ball. Could be 2. Signs over to Alvarez, and Alvarez airmails 1. And that's going to be a run-scoring fielder's choice by Yebra, who takes second base on the error. Well, that's going to bring up shortstop Giovanni Trevino. Second. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Pitchers lead down to 1. Swing and a line drive to center. Sedano coming in and makes the play for out number 3. Let the Brahmas get 1 run on 1 hit. There was 1 runner left on base after 4.5 innings. Robstown 3, Kingsville 2. We'll be back on Picker Nation News. So back for the bottom of the 5th inning. Pickers looking to get these 2 runs back and then some. Christian Barrera leading things off. Final score in the other District 31 4A baseball game tonight. Cal Allen 10, Toloso Midway 0. So the Wildcats with a touchdown. Samuel Gomez still on the mound for the Brahmas. Curveball to Barrera. Misses for ball 1. Down the first in time for out number 1. Barrera swinging at ball 3 right there, and that's out number 1. It's going to bring up Dominic Alvarez. Alvarez 1 for 2, singled on a hit and run last plate appearance.
Now batting for Robstown, number 5, Paxton Salinas.
Strike 1, and Dom steals the base with 1 out. Even 1 ball and 1 strike on Salinas. Huge gap in right center field and down the right field line. Pop foul out of play. Count now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Set very quickly. Just barely paused. To the Picker designated hitter. This is high. popped way up here on the middle infield. Shortstop coming in, and it drops as Alvarez was standing on second base, and the shortstop went around him instead of in front of him and didn't make the play. So Pickers now with runners on first and second and one out.
Moreno.
Drive by Moreno. That's going to get down. Alvarez being waved home, and he should score standing up. And Salinas holds at second. And the Pickers lead is now 4-2.
Now back for Robstown, number 3, Albert Montañas.
Salinas at second, Vasquez at first, Montañas takes inside, 4-1. Drive by Ocañas out into left fielder over, and makes the play for out number 2. So a long fly out by Ocañas. That'll bring up top of the order in Jose Serrano. Out at first, and now both of them are in the hot box, and Vickers run themselves out of an inning, but they do pick up one run, and now they lead Kingsville 4-2 after 5 complete.
About what makes this place so special and why you should consider joining our early college program. At RECHS, we provide students who are less likely to attend college an opportunity to receive a high school diploma, an associate's degree, or a substantial amount of college credits. We understand attending an early college will look different than standard high school. We are committed to providing each and every student an unforgettable high school experience. We are Robstown. We are cotton pickers. Here, our teachers and staff are 100% committed to your success and are here to help you. Make sure to visit our website today and see how you can be part of the Robstown Early College High School.
Back at Steve Castro Field, top of the 6th inning. Pitcher Samuel Gomez to lead. First pitch from Gonzalez on the inside corner for strike 1. Gonzalez being pretty efficient with his pitching so far. That was pitch number 62. Swing and a ground ball foul to the left side out of play. Gonzalez, should he maintain control and Vickers maintain lead as far as pitch count goes, can he easily get to 7 innings. Called strike 3.
Now batting for the Brahmas, number 2, John Kaysen.
John Kaysen steps in with nobody on, one out here in the top of the 6th inning. Fly ball out into short center field, and ball drops in front of Sedano. Good effort by Sedano and Alvarez. So Kaysen now 1 for 2 with a hit by pitch. So a 1-out base runner for the Brahmas. Courtesy runner at first for the Brahmas. That's number 5, Isaac. Gary. pop up straight back. Ocañas gets rid of his helmet, comes back, and can't make the play, so a foul ball for strike one. Again, as a catcher, when the ball's popped up like that, you want to turn around and drift back because the ball's going to be coming back towards you. All foul balls hit straight back, have a lot of backspin. Back and forth to give up play. Set for the 0-1 pitch. Inside for ball two. One ball, one strike. Earlier, Lady Pickers with a 16-1 victory over the Lady Brahmas, clinching a playoff spot for the Lady Pickers. Nobody called times that I saw. Why there was not a ball called? I guess the umpire did call time. Swing and a line drive to left. That's going to get down in front of Aguilar. And the Brahmas have runners on first and second with one out. Well, that's going to bring out Coach Miller. Looks like we may have a pitching change here. There's no one in the bullpen right now for the Pickers. This may, we are going to have a pitching change. That's going to be J.C. Trevino coming in. And we'll be back after this pitching change on Picker Nation News. All right, so J.C. Trevino just finishes up his warm-up pitches. Brahmas with runners on first and second. And one out here in the top of the sixth inning. Pickers with a two-run lead here in the top of the sixth. Good game so far pitched by both pitchers. First pitch by Trevino misses wide. 4-1. No pitch off the outside corner, ball 2. Again, Trevino with a lot of action on his pitches. Nothing he throws is straight. Xavier Gutsa. Swing, a fly ball out into center. Sedano takes about 3 steps in and makes the play for out number 2. Christian steps in now, 2 out. Here at the top of the 6th inning. 3 runs in the first, only a 3-run home run by Aiden Rosado. Picked up 1 run in the bottom of the 5th. Short, ball popped out of his glove, had the runner picked off, but throws a little bit wide by Trevino. And Brahma base runners lean a lot towards the other base, bounce around quite a bit. Pitch, swing and a ground ball foul outside of the third baseline. 2. Outside, pickoff attempt not in time, and Kaysen is back safely. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So final line for Anthony Gonzalez, 5 1/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts.
At Robstown Early College High School, students have limitless opportunities to transform their lives. Make sure you join a program of study like instrumentation, where there is high demand and high wage career options when you graduate. With over $50 billion in private investments alone, the Port of Corpus Christi industrial jobs are some of the hottest careers in the coastal bend. Instrumentation is a science of measurement and how to control the industry's process variables that are used for measuring and regulating physical quantities such as flow, level, pressure, and temperature output. Robstown Early College High School offers a Level 1 certificate in instrumentation. For those looking to enter such a fast-growing industry with over 8,000 skilled tradespeople currently employed in the region, let Robstown Early College High School move you to the new heights. You have what it takes to start your career. Start it at Robstown Early College High School. Visit with a counselor or administrator today. At Robstown Early College High School, students have limitless opportunities to transform their lives. Make sure you join a program of study like instrumentation, where there is high demand and high wage career options when you graduate. With over $50 billion in private investments alone, the Port of Corpus Christi industrial jobs are some of the hottest careers in the coastal bend. Instrumentation is a science of measurement and how to control the industry's process variables that are used for measuring and regulating physical quantities such as flow, level, pressure, and temperature output. Robstown Early College High School offers a Level 1 certificate in instrumentation. For those looking to enter such a fast-growing industry with over 8,000 skilled tradespeople currently employed in the region, let Robstown Early College High School move you to the new heights. You have what it takes to start your career. Start it at Robstown Early College High School. Visit with a counselor or administrator today.
Now on the mound for the Brahmas. First pitch misses late by 4-1. 2-0 to Serrano. Pops it up on the left side. Shortstop having trouble with it. Wynn's got it. Center fielder almost catches it. And Serrano's going to be in with a double, maybe. Are we calling that a hit or are we calling that an error? It might be a hit. That hard play, that should have been the left fielder's ball. Center fielder came a mile away. So Serrano at second, and that's going to bring up left fielder Aiden Aguilar.
Robstown, number 13, Aiden Aguilar.
Left side, past the third baseman, off the shortstop's glove. Serrano's going to advance to second, and Aguilar is going to go to second. Excuse me, Serrano advances to third. So nice hustle there by Aguilar. Well, Pickers with runners on second and third with nobody out, and that's going to bring up Aiden Lozano again. Swing and a miss, strike one. Outside, ball two, 2 balls and a strike. Third, at second, nobody out here in the bottom of the sixth inning. Pickers with a 2-run lead. to left field. Left fielder coming in, makes the play. Sedano tags, throw's going to be way high and offline, and Aguilar is picked off a second. In a rundown, let's see if he can get out of it. And Aguilar out, but the Pickers do pick up a run. But now bases are cleared with 2 outs. So a sacrifice fly by Lozano, and then Aguilar out on the rundown.
Now batting for Robstown, number 6, Lucas Sign. And number 1.
Signs takes first pitch. Towards the third base line and foul. Count now 4, 3-2. It's going to bring up third baseman Christian Barrera. Oh, Barrera 0 for 2. Signs 2-out walk. Signs off and run in. Barrera way out in front. Foul ball over the batting cages here at Steve Castro Field. Safely. Another pickoff attempt, not in time. towards third. Foul territory and makes the play for out number 3. So 1 run. On 1 hit, there was 1 error. 1 runner left on base after 6 complete. Robstown 5, Kingsville 2. We'll be back on Picker Nation News.
Robstown Early College High School is an engine of imagination, learning, discovery, and innovation.
Here you'll learn essential career skills while uncovering the rich values and time-honored traditions which make our school so special. Make your choice the right one. Make it at Robstown ISD.
Oh, Braden Milton leading things off here in the top of the 7th inning. 0-for-1 with the walk. His first pitch just off the outside corner. Pitch from Trevino. Excuse me, swing there. Signs up with it over to first in time. Oh, they're saying Lozano came off the bag. And I'm not sure.
Now batting for the Brahmas, number 13, Braden Lozano.
Seventh inning. Ball strike one. Are 3 outs away from securing a playoff berth. Sure all the cobwebs knocked loose there. 2-2 pitch from Trevino. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down the first, not in time. Oh, Alberto Yebra steps in for the Brahmas. 0 for 1. Error. That's right here. Drop play in the game. Slider.
Like that. You like that.
Throw down as that ball was in the dirt. So 3-0. Out in the left field, Aguilar drifting back and makes the play, tagged, and they're going to have a play at third, and they got him. Double play ends the game. Bang, bang play, and the runner is not happy about it, but that's going to be your ball game. Robstown 5, Kingsville 2, and that'll clinch a spot in the playoffs for the Pickers. Final score 5-2. Line score is 5 runs, 6 hits, 4 errors for the Pickers, 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Brahmas. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight on Picker Nation News. Again, we'll be back live for you on Friday, live from Zapata as the Pickers take on the Hawks in the final game of the District 31 4A season. Again, I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight, and we'll have you again on